Now, in 2018, U.S. power plants released 1,763 metric tons, or 33% of total U.S. energy-related CO2 emissions. Now, Mr. Schriner, you already discussed some of the steps that your administration would take to reduce CO2 emissions, including the lighting of pipelines, energy rationing. Let me ask you this question. Do you believe in heavy investment in the green industry, or are you still, or do you believe in allowing it to slowly evolve until it becomes more effective in some people's eyes?
Just like I've been saying about the other stuff, we would fast track the green economy in a whole lot of different ways. And just the thing you decided, and I forget the figures, but that could translate into a whole lot of carbon dioxide that we pump into the air. American citizens again, what's being made in the factories that were used in fossil fuel to make? What's in those factories? All the products that we consume. So, is it the factory's fault? Or is it the American consumer's fault? And perhaps the American consumer should go to, there's a thing called voluntary simplicity, and there's groups that are started up all around the country, and it's like a 12-step support group in order to get off fossil fuels. There's also these groups called transition towns that are starting up all across the country as well, where people in communities are meeting to try and share information about how they cut back on fossil fuel use, including buying items. See, for so long, our economy has been driven by what? That gross domestic product comes from what? Buying stuff. We go into a recession, how do we get out of it? I mean, one of the hallmarks of the American Solidarity Party is common sense. So somewhere in that, somebody's got to at some point stop and say, guys, is this economy replete with common sense? Hardly. This is ludicrous. We're living in this insanity, and we justify it. And how we justify it, Brian was talking about how you couldn't advertise pharmaceuticals in other countries. Why are we buying all this stuff that we buy? Do we really need the 40th time? Or we need it this time? But what's selling us? There's an old pop culturalist, Marshall McLuhan, reading the message. We sit in front of these stupid screens, taking in all this sensory input about what I don't have that I need. So again, the onus is back on the American public that's driving an economy so they can have as much as they possibly want, and that's being manipulated by the corporations behind the screen. So there's this collusion thing going on that nobody's talking about. So yeah, green economy. The economy needs, our position is it needs to be jacked down, simplified, and there needs to be much more of an emphasis on productive work, not a bunch of paper shuffling and other stuff that doesn't lead to anything except more corporate profit. So yeah, the paradigm needs to shift. That's another thing that needs to shift sooner than later. Then we need a depression. Boy, I hate to end on that note.
Let's end on that note.
Well, Mr. Carroll, I'm going to ask you the same question here.
He's not going to answer
So, in terms of green economy, is your administration plan to heavily invest in green technology and implement it, or will you allow the free market to determine the development and growth of green technology?
We're looking at a worldwide emergency, which requires emergency efforts. There is technology out there that can at least slow down the global warming, and we need to take advantage of whatever research and development money we can put into it. But on the other hand, when the government puts research and development money into it, we should not at the end hand it to some company that's going to manufacture it for us in China. You talk about the factories. Are we buying stuff we don't need and keeping the factories busy that way? The factories that we're keeping busy are oftentimes someplace in central China. They're being paid dirt poor wages to the workers. They put it on some kind of a train or a truck or something that's belching all kinds of. I've been in China, and those trucks are not clean burning. They belch smoke. And we take it down to a boat in Shanghai, and we bring it across the ocean, and we put it on a train, and we take it to Bentonville, Arkansas, to a distribution center, and then we take it off in every direction, and somehow we think that's more efficient than putting the factories in our local communities. And yeah, we would pay our workers better, and it's possible that there would be a penny or two more on the price of things. But we are subsidizing. We spend an enormous amount of money on our interstate highway system, which is simply a substitute for the big box stores that are putting our local stores out of business. And they all spew carbon. And so we need to first put the research and development into it, but then we need to be in control. We don't just hand it off to some company that's going to turn a profit on that. We want to make sure we have a handle on how it gets used.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Carroll.